Hello and welcome. Right, what did we do by... Yeah, no, that is the worker. Yeah, he might actually make it. He is... he's right in the village. Yeah, I've sent the Fent that we bought in this session. Yeah, we part-chopped the Puma because it was a really good deal. So we sold that and almost made enough to buy a beautiful fence. So we did that because it benefited the farm. We could also have bought another one, but I don't want to like, it's gone now. Yeah, it was last month. Typically, I really I would have loved to buy another one. We have been very busy during this session. Well, the grass is almost ready to cut, but you need to fertilise it. I'm not sure in base game you can do it, except in first, when you've just chopped, so we might have to put up with it being lesser. Oh, it's still got 75% yield bonus, 50% fertilised, because when you cut it, it does that, so yes. So what did we do? You may notice that the fermenter is different from the fermenter we had to begin with. That's because that one wasn't quite fit for purpose. It didn't actually work properly, as in like it was only 50 tons, and I would have had to stop, start all of the time to actually feed the BGA. And it's our main business, the BGA. So, yeah, I'm not sure it's quite right at the minute, but it is. We own the BGA, and it is full of silage. We've done a lot. We've still got a lot of grass in. The bionic dairy is doing well. There's lots of milk in there. There's lots of butter. Almost a ton of mozzarella and quite a lot of bottled milk to sell. Yeah, it's actually quite a lot of cash tied up in there already. So that's looking good. The digestate in the BJ is going through the roof. So that is phenomenal. I wish Missy B would be around with her slurry yard so that we could actually make a shed load of cash. The slurry, we will also get that stuck in too. I'm wanting to make a production type one of these rather than, I think I can do it because I did this in quite a rush, but really it's just like making this all over again, only changing the recipes inside. So I think I can do it now. Now that I've got a basis with this, I can actually make a super silo that's a production silo for whisking stuff around the map, like Missy B did, and also Nikki. I'd like to do that. No one's done it yet, but I'm gonna do it. I am. Yeah, so we've got that working. We will get the slurry going across as well. We have got a lot of slurry, 182 tons, so that's gonna really double the outputs off the biogas plant if we do that. Obviously there's no manure because it's broken, so and the noise, I mean, obviously there's only 24,000 litres in both of those. I don't know whether to allow the slurry or to buy manure, because we would have at least, you can, based on the animals, you'd get at least half in. It's slightly more. It's more like 2/3, because we've done everything properly. Obviously, we would buy straw, but at the minute there's no point. But what I mean is, we could buy that because we would have it. And again, you can't put a lot in there anyway. So I think we'll go with it because it's legit. We should be doing it. We also bought in the sales, a Anderson Bachman. What was the manufacturer? Oh, it is. No, it's not. It's not Crew. No, it's not that either. Flegel. No, that's. Oh, it still says that. Oh, it does say BI Industries though. Large trader, fast unload. Yeah, so we need to do something a little bit more with that. Case Anderson, Annaberger, that's the one. We bought the body, which is also has the ability to be a 24-meter manure spreader. We bought that for the future. We also hit very lucky on a beautiful Massey Ferguson harvester. We got that as a real bargain. We've upgraded it already. And we've got also a beautiful header for it, but not what you'd think. It's a Gerinkoff. So it's literally sunflower, 12 meter. So it's a beautiful thing that is quite expensive. We got it for a real song. So again, yeah, we can. Oh, that's a point. I'm missing the sails, aren't I? I could have done a bit of wheeler dealer in. I'm not in the habit yet of doing it properly. So yeah, we got rid of our old fermenter because it wasn't working properly. I made one myself. Not quite finished. Still got the problem with like no collisions where I'm going into the ghostly body of the thing. We will sort this out. Again, that's exactly why I wanted to use my mod, so we could discover what is wrong and what is right. Also, you will notice that the placement of the pipe on this one is lower than that one, so we need to raise it. So I'm going to get that done as well on this model, and then I can use the model as a production going forwards, because obviously all that's real about it is it's got the body of a silo, the visuals. The rest of it is, yeah, the magic's done in the XML really. The visuals are just for a thing, and obviously I've not quite done it right, so... But it's coming on, and I'm quite pleased with my progress as a modder. That I'm actually, yeah, I was quite pleased with that. That was in a couple of hours that I literally ripped it to pieces, the silo, and actually made it into a production. It's not quite that simple, but yeah, I did it. I'm quite pleased. So yeah, the other thing is I might edit the map. Not, yeah, wouldn't. But what I would like to do is get rid of this shed, because this is really the thing that's in the way. This, and this. If we do that, I think we could actually put the shed that I designed for this. Again, it's not finished. I will get it better, but it is nice. I love it. I fell in love with this in the American map. So where are we? There is that model as well. Well, that's smaller. Yeah, that's a little too small. Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of, which is a bit of a... but no, we want the British model, which is brick. Yeah, I don't know what about the green mouldy old bricks. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. And the red doors, unfortunately, it's also got, if you look very closely, it's got brick in the door on the right-hand side. Yeah, it's... yeah, that looks a bit odd, but apart from that, I actually quite like it. Can't really see it properly. I'd like to change the colour of the red, but it's pulling off the... Yeah, that one's... I'm going to have to figure that one out. But it's brick with American coloured doors. But I suppose, yeah, people can have red paint in Britain. It's not the end of the world, but it does look very... very British. I love the modelling on it. It's fantastic. But if we got rid of that shed there, if you imagine, we could then, without blocking the BGA, stick that sort of about there, overlapping with the other one. And there's plenty of room to go all the way around, but also to use this. It's also got solar panels, as you will notice. So it's a bit of a... It's not a bad price for that sort of... It was cheaper, and I thought, no, come on, be realistic. That's the solar panels alone are worth that. Obviously, it's reclaimed, hence the price. And the solar panels, we are a tech specialist, so, you know, like, we're good at making tech. So that is the premise, but that is what we want to... I would like to stick down, so I may edit the map very slightly and remove that. So I need to decompress it. But anyway, yes, that's all we did this session, which was quite a lot, really. So next session, we need to, in earnest, grab the bales in the month of March, and then we need to go through to April, where we will be doing the cut again, which I need to redo all of the everything. So yeah, all that remains to be said is, I hope you enjoy the rest of the session. Right, okay then, back on Calmsden. Yes, it's completely different. I have been busy. I have, yes, it's a few hours later. No, I've not been working on it all of this time. No, it is like almost 12 o'clock at night. And I just finished the edit of like earlier, and I'm quite pleased with it actually. Not bad at all. I have also done the fermenter. It is a work in progress. Yeah, I don't know what I've done with the how I took the collisions off. but somehow I have. Still, I tried to fix it earlier. But I need to. Collisions are something I've never ever done. As in, I'm editing like mods, usually the Giants ones, and I've never, I somehow took the collisions off this one so I can walk straight through it. Whereas this one is, solid as a rock. It is. So it's got that over me. I've been tweaking. I've tweaked for the worse. Oh no, actually, this model's all right. Yeah, I tweaked. Oh, that's right. The other model, it's lower. Yes, I have based off this sort of model because it's the right size. It's completely different, but I have done it. But we also need to like get rid of this first. So we want really to speed time up, but we could put the animals in. Now, what I'm intending to do is we're going to buy the food first. This holds 400 tons. So it's got an awful lot of... no, you're not really the best choice for this. The John Deere is, which has still got grass. So that grass is alright. Let's stick that back in my silo. Plenty of bales still left to do, although we didn't do bad actually, I've got to be honest. Quite pleased with what we did. So let's stick this in, and then we're going to grab some more. I know it's tight, but it's not that tight. Really, that was a bit bad. Let's just see how quick this is. No, that is quick. Yeah. It's as quick as I hoped it would be. Right, so Omatala is over here now. Did we stick one over by the? Because we do need to. For like even buying the straw for the mixing, but I would say that actually we probably now then the other thing is the Omatala is a little bit too good. It's got a massive throw. It is ginormously good. So it doesn't want to be too close, or we'll be in trouble. Oh yeah, but for mixing now, where do we actually stick this? Do we stick it? Let's have a look. Let's have a look from the sky. I always find it's a little bit better. You could go to the side. We're not blocking off the animal place. We could sort of stick it there. We could. So let's grab container cheap. Yeah, that's the one. And we'll go. We could go sort of into the grass. It's a corner of fields I never use anyway. It's B mode. But we don't want it too close, so something like that. It's still going to come over a little bit, but we do need straw quite close, so it's sort of like a bit of a, let's see, can we level from that point where there is no grass like that, then hoping that's, I think it's alright, I think. Right, so then, if we... So I'm thinking there is a staying in the silo, but if we go beyond it and like grab, it will also tell us if it's going to buy, like that. So we want TMR. Oh my life, I apologise for that. Let's just like look away quickly. And we'll do a better job next time, hopefully. Right, I'm going to time lapse this because it's still going to take a while. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. right, that's... you may see a slight resemblance between these two. It's... I'm going to try to... what I'd like to make this look is proper wood. I always wanted there to be the red and the black. The roof's black, and this has got a red undertone where it's been painted brown. But I'm not sure. I think I'd like to this one to look like natural wood. The brown's a bit, and it's supposed to look scruffy. That's the one thing I'm going to say. That's done by, oh my life, right, that is nicely going up. The cycles are good. They were insane. I went a little mad, and then I realised that it was just a little bit too good. So it's, I think, a little bit more than I would like it to be. I think I meant to knock it down a slightly, so the cycles per month were 240 again, like the others, and so this really is doing 288,000 litres per month. It's not terrible. Well, it's not terrible. It's brilliant. This bigger thing, you can see the real one underneath. Now, when I made this, on this it's hidden. Yeah, it is still there, but it's hidden. You can see the real one that's dynamically loaded by the game. And this one, because I made it, I didn't know what dynamically loaded meant when I actually made this. So I added a proper grate myself, which is much bigger. And you can see the other grate underneath it. So it will be removed. Yeah, it's just that I need to muck around with the i3D. So what I did really with this one was I hid it, and I forgot to hide it because this was a rush job. I really needed to get it sorted quickly, and we've done it in one night. I was quite pleased with that. I thought it might have actually gone into... I mean, I wouldn't have minded if it had a run next to the silo, but I thought we needed a bit of light, even though Tana did very nice to put a light on the side of hers, which gave a little bit of light, which was a bit helpful. But I quite like that light, actually. It's nice. Yeah, so we've got this. We've got that going over to the biogas plant, which I think it did tick up a little. Yeah, it did. It went straight in there. Now it's only got 102,000 litres. Everything is going. We've got no story. We're not going to get an manure because obviously you may have noticed that it's broken. I did say this, but I'm going to leave it down. That way, if Giants do fix it, I don't know if it'll... the one thing I must do that as well, put the tally port, it's no longer connected to, so it is exactly as I said. Once you go out and you come back in, it's then broken, and we saw it was working, so it immediately disconnects. So this is in Giants courts, really. Now they put something on Twitter, which I think they must have really got hell from everybody, so they are apologising and sort of saying, we are going to put a massive update out. I should hope you are. But in their defence, at least they're not being arrogant and ignoring the fact they are noticing that everyone is really very unhappy with FS25 and the way it's been handled. So that's got to be a bonus, and it's their reaction at least is a good one and a genuine one. So we've got 125 out of 267. I was forgetting about the oddments that you've got with the... and I would have thought about this afterwards. I could have gone all the way down the bottom of the field and done a nice long run instead of just what I did do. But it's still not bad. I'm quite happy with that. 267. So... oh. It's a square though, isn't it? That's the trouble. It's brilliant, but the round bales rule as king. It's my favourite manufacturer, though, in that kind of equipment. It is. Yeah, it's a shame, because I'd went 240s, and because it is a really good... do we go square bale? No, we've got an Anderson. Do you know, sometimes, right, let's go through till the morning. The reason I wanted to sort of do this quickly now, then, have we got... oh yeah, no, we've got the milk thing here and everything. Yeah, Oxygen David really looked after us, so we've got that. The milk point is here, so we can grab that from here and stick this in here. There, 6,510 already. Buffalo milk is up to 168 litres. Health is up to 50%. That is not bad. and we've got our business is churning already, which is brilliant. We've still got some grass in the field, but it's not really. I just wanted to sort of get some momentum on the Let's Play straight away. I didn't want to be like procrastinating. The first two sessions were like, yeah, I didn't feel right about doing the new farmer start. I've not long done it, and I thought, don't want. The world and his dog is going to do that start. Why do you want to do exactly the same start? It's Oxygen David's map that's important, all that he's done, and we can run with that. And still, Oxygen David is the heart of our farm, both in the equipment that we've got, but also the cash we took from that one which we brought into this one, which is the farm. So it is still, in essence, Calmsden, and it's in a completely different place, but you know, it is what it is. I'm really quite pleased with what we've done. So let's go through till October morning, and we want 9 o'clock. We'll check the sales in the morning. We shall see what we shall see. We shall also see. It's a shame about the English barn, though. I'm a bit miffed about that. Right, we don't need that one anymore. Stick that away now. So 7,068. We can see it's not super duper. It really is just normal. We do need some bigger tractors. Can we afford another one, or do we wait? Because I mean, how big is the John Deere? The 7R. I can't recall what it was. 305 horsepower. It's a beast. Yeah, we'll. Trying to think. Are we? Yeah, I know what I'm thinking. It's not a total. 93 versus 162. It's too weak. It is. It's a shame. Right, so we're going straight through. The reason I did the food so high was deliberately so that we've got a buffer with that. The slurries up to 26 tons. Buffalo milk 2,002 litres. We're going to let it go up quite a bit because the bionic dairy is quite capable of like ripping that to pieces probably in less than a month. So yeah, we'll carry on, and we'll go straight through till November. Oh, now then. Yeah, silage. Now, you may well have noticed that obviously it is reading the grass from the silo as being part of that. So, yeah, there's not much we can do about that. In other words, it's going to like push straight across, and it's going to use, yeah, it's done it already. All of that grass has now gone from that. So it's got 213, which is going to literally rip that to pieces in less than a month. So in that 2 months, we have really done terribly well. Bionic dairy obviously has got nothing in it. This should have, yeah. So, I mean, that's going to be fed. Oh, look at the digestate already. Whoa. It is amazing. And obviously it's earning its cash as well. So we've still got a lot in the field, but I'm not worried about that. We can stick that in like February, March, something like that. So let's go. Did we check the sales? Oh, another mower. No, we're all right, actually. We have now got enough mowers. I know I've not... It's more important to me to get us going a little than it is to fertilise the field, even though I will fertilise the field. But I'm thinking more of the slurry and the digestate, so I'm hoping we get a bit of a... If not, we'll buy the Kaweco. But I just don't want to rush things, even though, as I said last session, you can buy it new and then sell it. And... Right, so the going off. It's a very good price. Why does the Impex, the Hannibal, always appear? Always. It's 2 or 3 times sometimes. Do we buy that for the future? It's a very good price. It's pretty much half price. Pretty much. It's well, we have to guarantee us having a really good... I suppose you've got to sometimes think... Yeah, you have really got it. Yeah, okay, no, I like the colour. Yeah, it's my favourite sort of type of colour. So we're in December. And that's still at 100. Yeah, no, because we've just gone into it. So let's go straight through. Do you know, sometimes. Of course, it is true. This is like Riverbend Springs all over again. Yeah, there's also another American map, Frankenmuth, which I have never ever done. So, but I'm not rushing Riverbend Springs, although it is very, very far in. So, 214 tons of the Bremer. Ooh, is that the manure spreader? No. Oh, hang on. No, it is. I think we will, because it's the sort. Even though, oh, what? Yeah, but we've got no manure. Well, nothing's making manure. We could still buy it. It's got a cracking spread. But let's buy it as a standard configuration for now. But I'm more interested in that. Yeah, that is a beaut. It is. We could par X the, yeah, the our. I'm not making much sense, am I? I do apologise. This is frequently the case. Right, so we could sell that and buy that. That's what I'm thinking. It's almost a straight swap. Almost. And it is a 223. So actually it's about 50 horsepower more. We've got the capability of going a lot higher, but we will keep it as is for now. Fantastic. Right, and that's a January. And I would imagine our silage is now pretty much... No, it's still... Yeah. Yeah, fantastic. Oh, what is the actual... The buffalo milk? Oh, wow, 12 tons. Gordon Bennett. I've never seen so much. That is amazing. Right, let's get this gone. Right, we also need to grab tractor first. Which we've got. I do like this 150 horsepower. Yeah, this is one of those things that I'm intending on modding a lot for. I want to make this a super vehicle, as in like give it back and fronts. Yeah, because this didn't get any love off. Was it DD Mod Passion that it gave one of them love, and this one got missed. The Xylon never got anything. The GTA got it all, which was a bit. This has got a back thing. You could sort of... What I'm thinking is I'm going to adapt. But when I say adapt, I mean completely change. Yeah, I want to start with the front box model that I've got already. But I want to extend it and make it bigger. So it sort of sits above the Xylon at the back. No, sorry, at the front. Yeah, so it can actually... It doesn't matter that it sits on the front three button, because it's going to go back and have additional storage, which I'm going to obviously have to model. I can't use it as is. It's got to go up and over. So let's grab that. And stick that right there. Yeah, I can still go through this. I tried it earlier. I thought I might have figured it out, but I haven't. It's still a ghost. But I will sort it. Yeah, it's funny with the modding. You sort of make it do... And then, obviously, you wouldn't if it was for somebody else. You can't do that. But it's because it's just for me, I like put up with it. But I do go through stages. I had quite a few mods that were like not finished. So I got to a certain stage and I thought, come on, crack on. The chicken shed that I did, that's all nicely finished now. Not how I liked it, but it's finished. I would like to do... where the chickens are... I would imagine we should be able to get this just by start turning back inwards. I would imagine. Yeah, so get all of that, and then a little bit more. Oh wow, yeah, would struggle a bit. It is 8 tons, and you do feel the weight. So let's switch that on. Now the super... Yeah, so we want to go activate, and we want to go the buffalo mozzarella, and we want to go butter from buffalo milk, which is the super duper bestest thing that these are like amazing. This is, we paid 3 times the amount for this. Well, almost 3 times the amount for this, but look at the butter. The milk is going to be amazing for the butter. So that is really going to be super duper. Obviously, it does have better months than others. Yeah, like, so we'll be looking for a good month. I'm not going to sell it at a really rubbish price. I don't care. Ooh, that's a little bit close, Mr. Smith. It is a little. Smashing. So let's get that in. We should see how good this is. I've not properly. I've only used this a little. Again, this is why I wish to test with my mods, using them a lot to see, is that a little bit too good? Does it need tweaking a little so it's not quite so vicious? Because giants won't pass it if they think it's too super. So, although I don't know, some of the ones they've passed recently are not bad at all. Yeah, you may notice that the other silo its thing is too low again, so yeah, I need to change that one like I did this one. But the output is in the right place on that one, so that at least I did something right. Or the maker did, which is giants. It's actually not me, but I somehow stuffed that one up a little, moving it wrongly. So the food is down to 214,000. We have just bought that beautiful fence. Did we buy that? It is. It's not a favourite of mine, but it is 7,000. It's only tractor though. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I'd prefer the one we've got suits the vehicle that we have got here very well, and it's about the same. So I'm happy with what we've got, really. Right, so we've still got enough food. I'd like to get us to March if possible. So I'm not looking for any tractors now. I've got 2 fence. Amazing. 2 fence and a John Deere. Unfortunately, we not that we don't love cases. Some of my favourite tractors are cases. Yeah, the 7250 Pro I like a lot. Yeah, I don't not dislike the Puma either. We had that on my life. The big fence. No, it's the in-between big fence. Did we grab that for future prosperity? No, we bought the big one, didn't we? We don't need that. Yeah. Although you can have that with a normal 4-metre bit of equipment, but we already treated ourselves, didn't we? We've got a lot of vehicles that we sort of for the future that we don't need right now because we're only doing. So, oh wow, 3375 again. So it's about 3 odd tons a day that we're getting for that. Do we? I'm thinking for the future. Is what I'm thinking. We could have gotten an awful lot less than that, so I don't think we will be doing that. We need the right Volvo for that. As much as I think we need to hold on to the cash, because we obviously in time we're hoping to buy another field and things like that. Now, how are we doing with the butter and everything in the super dairy? How is the bionic dairy actually doing? Wow, super. It is. So buffalo milk bottled and mozzarella. It's still rubbish, even though I've ramped it up a little. Yeah, I suppose nearly half a ton in 1 month is from mozzarella. Not bad. How are we doing cost-wise? Sunch butter. Oh, they're in green. I think I'd like to build a bit of a stockpile up because we're not doing terribly bad at the minute. So let's go through till March. I'm going to kick myself for that in the future, but it is what it is. We're not in a rush. We have got a good team. That's all that really matters. And what I'd like to do is set the little fence going with fertilizer if it's not raining. Yeah, I don't want to go through to April because April will be the first cut. And that's, oh, now that was a good tickle. 15,432. That was amazing. That's top. Brilliant. Oh, my life. Yeah, we will have that definitely for the future. I do like this. And look at the hold. It's exactly the same as the one that we got rid of. I really do like the Massey. It's a beautiful bit of kit. So yes, we will. Yes, definitely. That was a bargain. We're going to get that. No, it's too tiny. So then, to just go down the shop, but I'd like to repair everything. Now, I don't know if you noticed in the session last, but there was traffic coming down the road. I was right when I said I heard a car. I thought, no, you didn't hear a car, not in Calmsden. No way did you hear a car, but I did. Oh, yes, I did, indeed. Right, so... no, I don't want to reset. I wanted to... Oh, this, like, movingness that this does is really quite meaningful. So then where is that fence? Where is... Oh, it's there. It's hiding. So we're going to keep this... If we have to buy manure... I mean, the trouble is we've got digester. Isn't that typical? We've got a manure spreader without the body, but we didn't manage to get a slurry spreader. Isn't that typical when we've got digestate coming out of our ears, where you really could... You couldn't write it, could you? It's just the way it is. I know this is going to be expensive. No. So it's not much more powerful than the tractor we had, but I think we're going to keep it down here. We will set the other one going. We'll grab this and that. So for the future, I do love doing my oils, so this shouldn't be too expensive, relatively speaking. Whereas the Geringhoff, which this should manage, unless it's been nerfed. At the minute, this uses this quite comfortably. Although this actually does look like this is a proper sunflower one, isn't it? It literally is for sunflower, so it would be lighter, even though it's a 12 metre. So this really, it doesn't matter. This probably could really manage this, whereas I'm not sure that it will forever. Oh, that was not bad at all. Wow, not like the fence. Right, obviously we can't take this down the road. We will need to lease a flatbed, I would say, at the very least. So, but we've not really got anything to worry about at the minute because we've not really got any fields other than a field of grass. That's why I don't want to go mad, and I don't want to buy, like, you know, because I know what I'm like for my tractors. I love my tractors, and I'll be like, yeah, let's have that Fendt and let's have this, and then I'll like think, oh, I've only got 200 grand, and the fields at Calmsden, I think the cheapest one we saw was 536, which is right next door, because we've got cedars and things. It was field 16, which is 563, so we couldn't afford it right now. Obviously, our silage business, is that still going though? It like seemed to get stuck. Is it like stuck or what? Oh wow, digestate. Missy B, hurry up, because we could really do with your assistance. So that's put us up to 12 tons, and the silage maker is there. So we've got the grass from last year. That was the other thing I thought, was that we've got an awful lot of grass still left in the fields that we want to get in. 262 tons, so really enough to fill. Yeah, I am going to mix. I just wanted to get through this particular like year, as in like to March this to this year, so that, you know, I mean, I was hoping we'd get like a, I suppose it's true we could buy the Coaco, but I did think, I'd hope we would get the Bomec, but like, no, not even a single one. It's typical when you are hoping for one, of course you're not going to get one. But I don't know that we can afford to buy it. They are a little bit pricey normally, whereas the actual slurry tank, I think that we could, even though it's going to chip into bits of money that I really don't want to. But I mean, that would be the piece de resistance, because obviously we've got the manure as well, spreader. If we got something like that, and the either that or its trailer, then we'd be laughing. Well, I suppose we could always lease one for a little bit, but it's the Bomex that, yeah, because they are expensive normally. We had this one on Riverbend Springs, and it's a really beautiful bit of kit. I mean, it'd be beautiful if you had one of these monsters, the 36 meter, the biggest. I mean, these aren't too terrible, are they? Well, yeah, the beautiful thing about the Annaberger is it's only marginally smaller than the Coaco. But I mean, yeah, it would really be fantastic Really fantastic. So I'm hoping we get a little bit of luck. So I'll leave that down. We're going to go back to the farm, and I'm going to set the fence going, and I'm going to do... trouble is, you say that if I do it with the normal workers, but they are wasteful. So I think I'd sooner... Let's go and get the front box. I'd sooner get but let's grab that one as well, because then I can show everyone on camera how much it cost us to actually fill this. I want all money transactions like that to be shown. So yes, I'm hoping Giants fixes the manure thing, but I've got to be honest, it was broken in FS22 nearly all the last 6 months, so it worked sometimes, then it didn't work the next time. So we've got some butter on top. How have we got any mozzarella done yet? As in over the months, all of that, because I would have thought we may... I would have thought we did. One of those might be mozzarella. Mind you, this will tell us if we've got... No, we haven't. Not quite. So another month and we'll probably get a ton of mozzarella. You can see that is now beginning to get to serious amounts. 70, almost 30,000 for our winter, which is about 120 grand a year if it carries on like that, which that's quite a good income. Now, can we get to that? Will it let us get it? Or not? So we need to we'll do something about that for next session as well. Not sure if it'll let me get it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Right. Well, actually, that's a ghost in the machine, so it's more about it being stuck in the silver one. Resort to a reset. I don't think it's going to let us out. No, it's not. Let's I think if we'll do a reset, we'll use store deliveries at its best, and we will get these picked up next session. Yeah, you've got to do. This is what a reset's for it did. I mean, it was all right, and then it literally did a wiggle. So reset, yes. We do indeed, yes. And then immediately reset that. And I don't mind it used as a tool on camera, but I don't really want to make a habit of it. I do use it off session, but in session, no. I refuse. Now, actually, is this got... Oh, is this the same? I think this is the same model. I think this is exactly the same. Yeah, it is. It's going to go to the machine. It is. Right, so then let's grab that, and we'll grab... Oh, that is a point. We've got bales in there. I think we'll... Yeah, we will. I'm going to make the course for next session. I think that's the wrong way. Yeah, so I'm going to fill this, and then I'm going to do the course by course, but we won't be doing that until we've got all of the grass in, which is quite... yeah, almost a full month's supply, and we've still got plenty in the... try and get this right. No. You and your diesel go away. We won't. Yeah, we do actually want some fertilizer. It's a very good... It's almost as cheap as my own. So, I think it is about the same, actually. There's not much in it. So, there we go. We're down to 531,971. We have got income. Ooh, we've got damaged fields. With the new damage, but then it still affects grass. It is what it is. We'll get these bales in next session and get our... It looks quite amazing. I'm quite pleased with that. I'll get rid of that grey as well, hopefully before the next session, but I will, over the course of the Let's Play, I will, and I might actually, looks like we could join that and make it a bit bigger. In fact, let's do it now, because before I do the course by courses next session, I think what we're going to do is make that into a bit more of a square, and it is concrete pebbles. I think, yeah, what we're going to do is like that. That's what I'm thinking. No, we don't want to ruin that, because that's the blob for the Matala. We got rid of the other one. Yeah, that will do nicely, I think. It looks a little bit more like it was meant to be like that, not like with the grass. And also, if we do it now, do the courseplay courses for next session for the grass. We will send the fent down and just see how good the AI is. He's going to go a long way around because, well, he is if it's like it used to be. It's got to go all the way down there and up here. So we'll try it. Let's just see. No, that you're not ours. You should be. Oh, okay. Oh, it's there. You're hiding under that. That's the one we want. Set destination. We'll see if this actually is going to work. I should imagine. Maybe. Now, the vehicles, they don't carry on. As in, like, yeah, they won't remember. It will stop. It's not the same as the field workers at all. But I think that's not a bad place to leave it. Yeah, we've got all the bales to get off. And before we get to April, before this grows to third growth stage, it's only at second, so it dies back one. So we'll go to April morning, do our first cuts and get it all ready. But we will, before that, get all of this lot into our super duper fermenter. Yeah, you can see it's mainly brown, but there's a red's a strong colour. It doesn't half come through. There's very little red to it, so it sort of completely alters the brown. So I might just see if I can try and find wood. Yeah, it used to have white bands, which I've like, again, I wanted it to look a bit scabby because it's supposed to be reclaimed materials. So that is the premise of BI industry. So it's not supposed to look pretty, but I don't like the red. It's sort of coming through a little bit more. But you can see, again, the black on the roof is a bit scabby on purpose. Looks like it's been very poorly painted, which is the whole idea. But it is black and red, so the black BI colours. But you also can see the wood. But I'd like to change it a little, I think, to... It does look different, and yet it also definitely looks the same, if that makes any sense at all. Right, anyway, yep. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you can stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.